Hey everyone, welcome to our special channel birthday edition where we are going to be taking a look at the very creepy horror game Madison. It's got some themes of possession, it's got a lot of religious imagery in it later on, so this should be a lot of fun. But I have to say, this game really freaked me out, and I'm pretty sure it's going to continue freaking me out. So we'll see how I do. But happy first birthday to the channel. Let's get started.
Oh my god. Oh, my head.
I hope the sound is okay. Hope it's an okay balance between the game and my voice.
Answer me that. Just answer me that.
No.
Your own family.
This can't be happening.
Your own blood.
God.
What the hell were you thinking?
Dad?
What in the hell crossed your mind?
So our player character is a son, as you can hear.
What am I gonna do now?
His father is on the other side of that door, and if you take the title of this game, the way the logo actually is, the I in the center is lowercase and the other letters are uppercase. And so if you remove the lowercase I, it says Mad Son. Mad as in crazy, insane. Let's take a read. From your cousin Romeo, 626 Macklemore Street, Argentina. Can we open this up? Doesn't look like we can open it up. Okay. Now, we're supposed to get out of this
Find the handle.
room. And it's so dark. Look at that. Oh, okay, I remember this now. I have played this game before, but it's been a while. So the TV is going to be our light source. So, yeah. Warning for, flickering lights and such. Okay, so there we go. That looks like it's going to do it. Okay. Okay, so whatever we're going to use to break those boards must be in here. Okay. I'm gonna, eventually pause this, and I'm going to see if we can do something about that. This sort of motion, because I don't like that. I get motion sick when games do this.
Are not my son. You are not my son.
Okay, do we have to get any of the others off? No. We can shut this door, though. The priest was right. What did the priest say about the son? Let's listen for a little bit longer. Okay.
Why is this happening?
Okay, I think I need to get out of here.
Come on. Maybe I can get out through Grandpa's house. I gotta get out of here.
Okay. And shut the door. His dad's after us. Alright, before we go any further, I'm just going to pause and see if I can get rid of this head motion because it's making me seasick. I'll be right back. Okay, so hopefully that took care of it. Okay. Here's one of the puzzles we're going to get back to later on.
I need to find a way out before Dad notices I'm here.
Mm-hmm. You guys know how I feel about jump scares, right? Okay. Just turn the volume down a little bit so it doesn't... Ooh! I have played this game, but it was a while ago. So I've forgotten quite a bit of it. I think that's Grandpa. Oh. Okay.
Grandpa was just like Dad.
Albert Maxwell, 1968.
Among the auction items were paintings by Luca, as well as some gold and diamond jewelry. Most noteworthy was Miss Hale's precious instant camera, which has finally found a new owner. It's been 30 years since the notorious multiple murders, and in spite of numerous auctions of family assets, no one had previously purchased the camera. For viewers unfamiliar with the story, Madison Hale killed her own family during a witchcraft ceremony. She was then fatally shot in the stomach by a police officer who had caught her in the act. And now for the weather.
And now for the weather. Isn't that exactly how it goes? News reporters just tell us all these horrifying things and
My
just move right on to the weather.
How did it get here?
Happy birthday, Luca. 16. We love you. Mom, Dad, and Chanel. Uh-huh. Okay, so here's the... So this was Madison Hale's camera. Okay. And we're going to be using it quite a bit in this game. We obviously don't have the code for that yet. Nor do we have anything to put on
Must be broken.
the phonograph. Oh, this drawer comes out, though. What's this here? Oh, it's a key with an eye on it. Study. Okay. So we're going to grab that. And we're going to have to swing that light bulb. I can't remember when, though. All right, so probably right now. We're going to have to swing the light bulb to illuminate the corners. Okay, so this is kind of a chore. Here we go. You gotta get it just right. So this might take a bit of editing.
What?
There we go. Ooh. Okay, that's... Ooh. Okay, well, that opened the door for us. There. Oh, oh, all right.
Wasn't there a door here?
That didn't do anything. Ah, I remember this now. Wait a minute. I'm supposed to put this on there.
I should find a nail or something to hang it with.
Clock gets around. Oh. Oh, that's where I came from. Okay. Aha. There we go. What just happened? Missed it, whatever it was. There we go. And there we go. There's Grandpa. Now. There we go. That did it. He's pointing now. Behind me, and the door's back. I wonder... Ah, worked. Very good. Okay.
What the hell has Dad been doing here?
It's not Dad, hon.
Dad said he was repairing Grandpa's house, but instead he's been investigating this woman?
Ah, let's take a look. Madison Hale, 43 years old, serial killer. Serial killer Madison Hale was shot down to death by Officer Russell, who has just testified to have found her doing something to her victims inside a well of her property. I gotta be careful of the algo, guys. Oh, here we go. Madison agonized a few hours before she died. Even though she was shot in the stomach, the killer managed to survive a few hours. Serial killer caught and murdered. Up to 4 bodies might be involved. The police found mutilated body parts in her basement, which looked almost ripped off from a movie scene, as described. 4 dismembered bodies were found in Hale's house. Apparently 4 were the victims, etc. Witchcraft or mental illness. Evidence of mental illness was found inside the 43-year-old woman Madison Hale's house, who apparently was trying to complete a sinister ritual which might involve murdering and butchering people. The police, etc., etc. So that's, I guess, a rundown of the ones on that side. 43 years old Satanist woman killed her own family during a witchcraft ceremony. Believe it or not, the 43-year-old woman was found taking pictures of one of her, etc. Madison Hale dumped her victims' bodies inside a well in her basement. Serial killer was fatally shot in the stomach. Dreadful pictures of the victims' bodies were found in Hale's basement. The woman took pictures of the dead bodies after doing something awful to them. So the 10 that we found here, the sun box, this seems to be one of those pictures that Madison took. So how are Madison's pictures getting here in this house? Officer Russell testifies, as informed by the police department, the officer that ended Madison's life testifies that before dying, the serial killer begged for her instant camera. The 43-year-old woman is suspected to have taken pictures of her victims once mutilated. St. Jupiter's Cathedral, the Church of Horrors. After a long history of incidents, St. Jupiter's Cathedral is all the rage once again upon confirmation that it will hold a public wake in honor of the soul of the 43-year-old serial killer Madison Hale, who murdered a total of 4 people last month. The wake will be public and free, and according to the priest's sayings, they will seek to illuminate Madison's soul with divine light, allowing her to peer into the gates of heaven. Okay, so that does not sound Catholic or Orthodox or Christian. It sounds kind of culty. I mean generally Christian, like any kind of a Protestant. It doesn't sound like any kind of a Christian stripe that I've ever heard of. So this is really cool because this is I can't remember how to get this open, but you can here's a cassette. Let's grab it. You can use this safe as storage, so you have a limited inventory, which is one of the challenges of the game, because you need to manage your inventory. John, I hope you find this useful. Please be careful. Remember what we talked about. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Priest Thomas. I think that's probably supposed to mean Father Thomas. I know tapes are old, but I still struggle with computers. Okay, so... we can't grab this? Okay, I guess it was just the message we were supposed to get. As you go along. Like here. So, they used to call these instant cameras or Polaroids. I'm old enough to remember these. In fact, my family had one. I don't know, do people still use these? Okay, so now we've got some symbols of things that we're supposed to... we've got a moon, we've got a Mars symbol in the lower right. It looks like a Mars symbol. And then we have what looks like the... it's something like the Greek letter C or Psi. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. And we don't have a flashlight just yet, so this is a little challenging. Okay, so now I have to... wait a minute, hang on. Can I use... no? Okay, I gotta find a key then. So I do need to find a way to get in here. Okay, it looks like it takes a key, but where to find the key? This is... oh, wait a minute, I missed this. Aha! What do you want to bet this is the key to the safe? There we go. Okay. Very nice. So we can go through here and store objects. Don't want to store the camera. Let's store these photos because I... okay, well, let's just get out of here for now. Oh, wait a minute. Was something in here? I should hit the take option and see. Aha! Luca's notebook.
My notebook? So
Let's
Dad's the
check it
one
out.
Who took it away from me?
Okay, examine. Interact.
I don't
Ooh.
remember drawing any of these. Am I going insane?
So remember, there was a girl's name on the birthday card on the present, the box that the camera was in. So he has a sister, so I'm assuming that that's the sister that is being referred to here. Okay, let's see if we can get through this door now. Whoa! I guess so. Oh, we've got some more writing here. What's a dark entity? Madison Hale. Something dead. Victims. What's wrong with the camera? Neighbor Lynn something. Robert Halp? Or Hale. Looks like a P. Father. Judith Hale, mother. Drake Fletcher. Did she know him? Is she trying to communicate with my son? Right, so remember that the kid, the player character said, oh, Dad was investigating this woman, so this is his father's investigation room, I guess. What's happening to my son? What should I do? Instant camera. She butchered her victims. Okay. All right, so we already know about that, but the reference is she trying to communicate with my son? That's really interesting. Too many questions? Is that what this says? Too many questions? Okay, let's see what other information we can find out, or what other... Okay, this is just a repeat. Instant camera. Okay, ceremony. Demoniac ceremony. 43 years old. Shot by police. 1987, looks like. What motivated her? Is Luca part of... Key to... I can't make that out. Manor? Something? I can't make it out. Okay. And then the other stuff just repeats. So here we are. Here's Grandpa's house. Presumably... Yep, Grandpa's house.
Since he died.
Okay. And here we can play that tape. Let's open the drawers first and see if anything is in here. Nothing of interest. Okay. Nothing of interest. Although there are a couple of medicine bottles and pill packs, as there are on top of the table here. So...
The storm
oh boy.
must have taken out the power.
And let me guess,
Think
I
if
have
had
to...
a generator.
Of course! Of course! But weren't most of those tape decks, we used to call them tape decks, weren't they mostly battery operated? Okay, the basement is my next stop. Whoa! So down here at the end of the hall we have this, not necessarily a religious statue, but it does look very much like a cemetery figure. Like something, some statuary that you would see in a cemetery. Okay. All right. Okay, let's see if we can get this going. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, this is one of those where we have to... Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, so this is off. This must be off. On. Oh, no! Okay, so off, off, on, on. Wait a minute. Oh, do we have to go in order? Okay, so off, off, on, off. Okay. This is like one of those memory games. Off, off, on, off. Let's try on. Oh, no. Off, off, on, off, off, on, off, off, on, off, off, off. Okay, that did it. Success! At least we didn't have to go find a fuse or something. All these horror games, you always have to go find fuses. Now let's listen to this tape. Okay. All right. There it is.
From the moment of first contact, it is already too late. When a demon attaches itself to a human,
Demons?
it becomes a parasite of sorts. It feeds from the host until it devours every last part of their soul. In most instances, the demon's relentless objective is to get back to the world of the living. If you want to break that link, well, I'm afraid it's no simple matter. I could speak at length about various rituals and procedures, but by far the best way is to obey. Help the demon attain that which it seeks. Only then will the demon leave of its own accord. Usually they enter the earthly plane through certain objects that they use as conduits between worlds. Even if you rid yourself of that object later, the demon has made the contact it needs, and already walks among us. In the first stages of possession, the host human tends to withdraw from friends and family, becoming aggressive,
So Dad thinks
even violent. This is
that
the
I'm
result
possessed?
of the
Are you?
spiritual battle between the host and the entity, both vying for control over the mortal body. The symptoms that indicate that the possession is progressing are dizziness, nausea, and headaches. The latter of which can be so intense as to render the host unconscious for days. The dark entity manipulates its host with visual hallucinations and voices in the mind. Destroying the sanity of the host is for the purpose of making them
I can't believe
malleable,
Dad contacted this
compliant. This is how the demon fully exerts its insidious control. Oh, and before I forget, several cases of possession saw strange behavioral patterns in nearby insects.
Great.
Cockroaches in particular. My advice, steer clear of the insects.
I'll do my best. Okay, so a couple of things to
There's
talk
just
about
no
here.
way I can't be possessed. There must be a mistake. Those pictures, that leg, that arm, I didn't do it. Dad thinks it was me, but I...
Ooh.
My head. A door. A red door. What's happening to me? Is this what that man was talking about? It can't be happening to me.
Are we supposed to take some of those? No, okay, open my notebook. Okay, so there's the red door.
The basement door?
Basement door. Okay, so it looks like that's our next destination. Okay, so a couple of things going on with the, what the recording there said about possession. So he mentioned the demon feeding on the host. In the Catholic tradition, anyway, I'm not so sure about the Orthodox tradition. If anyone knows what the Orthodox tradition says about all this, give us a shout out in the comments. I don't think I've been in the room yet where that is needed. But certainly in the Catholic tradition, when a person is possessed, the person is not being fed off of. So what a demon does is it compromises the person's will. But it's not like a feeding thing. The recording also mentioned that the demon is trying to get back to the world of the living. And in the Christian tradition, pretty much across the board, demons were never living people to begin with. So a demon and the soul of an evil person are two different things. It's a question whether or not the soul of a wicked person can possess the living. And that's something that sort of goes back and forth between different, theologians and
It smells awful.
people who know about these things and study these things.
Blue knees?
Blue knees is real. Yeah, we're going to meet blue knees a bit later.
Chains?
Okay, so I'm going to have to find something to take care of those at some point. Combination. Okay, so this... I'm wondering if this is to that little door. 5 left. Okay, I'm wondering if this was to that little door in the first room where we were. Can I make something happen here? Okay, clogged pipes. Am I supposed to do anything about the clogged pipes? No? Okay. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna need to figure out how to get into that red door in the basement. Right, here's another clock, and we're supposed to... It looks like those medallions would fit onto these clocks. But you have to know which ones to put where. Oh, looks like something here. There we go.
It was so
Or
nice.
Grandpa.
Both houses connected. We were able to have breakfast with Grandpa every morning.
Oop. Okay, nothing in there. Here? No. Oh, here's something. Aha! Okay, that's a triangle shape. Wasn't there a triangle in the lock on that door where the clock is? At the end of that hall? Maybe we should go back there and look. Okay. Maybe that's gonna be our next destination. Seem to recall seeing a triangle on that lock. Yeah. Just not sure where to put that medallion that we already have. Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay. Aha! So I need to get a different key for this one. Oh, wait, no, maybe not. It's still locked. It looks like that one also has a triangle on it, though. But I'm gonna have to find a new key for that one. In the meantime, let's head back. I hate this corner. Oh, let's see if we can open the fridge. Oh, maybe not. Hang on. Nope. Doesn't look like we can. Doesn't look like we want to. This looks like we need to take a picture of all that. What about if I pick up this phone?
It has no signal.
No signal, okay. Wait a minute. Landlines don't need a signal. What are you talking about? Alright, let's see if we can get through here. Okay. Okay, let's see what we can do here. It's locked as well. Okay, let's see if we can make something happen here. Maybe back up a little bit. Maybe it's just not time to take that picture yet. Wow. All these bottles. Okay.
Grandpa dedicated his whole life to clockmaking.
Ah, okay. So we've got 9 o'clock. I don't know if that means anything. This statue is reminiscent of the Virgin Mary, but it's impossible to say whether it actually represents her or not. I mean, any woman, you know, wearing a veil resembles the Virgin Mary.
I don't think I can reach that. It's too high up.
And there we have it. Oh, crime scene tape. Okay. Oh, there's the well.
What?
Okay, so were they
What is this place?
living in Madison's house, is what I'm thinking? Again, I don't... There's so much that I do not remember. Okay. So, it's telling me I gotta take a picture here as well. As well! See what I did there? And I didn't even mean to. Okay, so there's some... Let's see... Okay, so it looks like there's a sigil drawn on top of this well. And...
Those symbols. I've seen them before.
yeah. Okay, so I know what this is. So if we go to our photos... all the useless photos we've taken. Okay, here's what we want. So this is the same sigil that's on the lid of the well. So we have to do each corner according to whatever this says. So let's do the moon first. So at the bottom left is the moon, but we got to figure out... Okay, so it looks like the moon would be at the bottom of the triangle. So, actually, wait a minute. Moon is at the bottom of the triangle. Okay, and you're making things hard for me. Okay, so it looks like it's as we're positioned right now. So let's try doing the moon as this one. Okay. I don't think we needed to do anything more with that. Okay. And then what's the next one? Mars, and then the Greek-looking thing at the top. Okay, so let's find Mars. I'm calling it Mars. And then the Greek-looking thing up
like
here. Is this... Am I doing this right? Ah! Okay, something happened. So am I taking another picture of this? Yeah, baby. Check that out. Okay. So the little spinning eye means we're saving. Why do I not have a flashlight? I mean, it just seems like the height of stupidity to go down here without a flashlight.
God. The smell. The water is disgusting.
Oh. Okay, what's this here?
This box
Oh, another
is
box.
extremely rusty. I won't be able to open it easily.
Yeah, we're gonna have to saw that box open later on. I do remember that. Okay, so now we have this changed.
A second ago.
Okay.
Officer Russell?
That was the police officer who ended up dispatching Madison Hale, I believe, right? I'm seeing tape. Okay, can I step over this here? No. Okay, I can't step over it even in the low parts. Am I supposed to stand here? What am I supposed to be doing here? Okay. Gee. I think that was Madison. Oh, I remember, yeah, these pictures look burned. Okay. Gotta be done. Oh boy. Yeah. I don't like flickering lights, man.
Officer Russell.
Oh, here we go.
June 17th, 1987, 5:27 a.m. I am now entering Madison Hale's basement.
Hale? 1987?
I can see there's a sort of well in the center of the room. Looks like it's open. I'm gonna investigate further, see what's on the other side of this.
Okay.
God, there's a horrendous smell coming from down here. Oh, God. I almost can't take it. Time to make things worse. I can't see a goddamn thing down here.
Quit blaspheming.
Shit. I think I found the missing individuals.
Or
they're all mutilated.
I just don't want the algo to get me in trouble here, guys.
They're just everywhere. I can't see Madison. I don't think she's here. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, me too.
What was that? I think I'm not alone. There's definitely someone here. Madison? Is that you? Police!
Ooh! Can't get away from it.
Stand back! Put your hands up where I can see them. Don't come any closer! Step back! I said step back!
Come on! Oh, Russell does shoot her, though. Okay, there we go. There we go. Isn't it, what did it say happened to Officer Russell? Did it? I don't remember. Oh no, not this again.
This cannot be real. So this fucking camera belonged to that woman. Why is this happening to me? I gotta get the hell out of...
Jump scares, guys.
Oh, God. Where am I? What is this place? That woman... Is it possible that she's still alive?
I don't... Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Okay, so I have to keep taking pictures of the light bulb? Okay, that's... Okay, this is... What am I doing? How do I do this? Okie dokie. So, photographing the light bulb was not the way to go. Alright, I think I woke something up by messing around with that well. So I think, again, there's a lot that I can't remember about this game. I think this family was living in Madison Hale's house.
The attic? I don't understand.
And found the camera, maybe? And the camera was the conduit for Madison's spirit. The attic, okay. Oh! It's open for us. Okay. This is the most helpful demon. Okay. Up we go. I do remember there's another puzzle up here having to do with portraits. Where to put the right portraits.
This is huge.
Okay, gotta take a picture here.
I've never been here before.
Age is just a number. You can add or subtract, but at the end of the day, when the time comes, you die anyways. Okay, well, that's a pleasant thought. Okay. Okay, so we have 25, and we have math all over the walls. This is another clock that we can't do anything with yet. So each one of the portraits that we find has to fit... Each one has a number, and the numbers have to fit the numbers in the photographs. Okay, so here's one. Yeah, the shape of it, but... Okay. Giovanna Maxwell, 56 years old. So we're going to grab this.
Years old.
5 years old, Albert Maxwell. We're going to grab this one too. Because the shapes don't really matter. What matters are the numbers. Oh! This has a heart on it. I'm gonna grab it. I don't know, where we can use it, but we're gonna grab it anyway. Okay. Here. Okay. 43. So let's see. Okay, so Gianna was 56 and Albert was 5. So we have 38, 13, 10, and 25. And then we have 43. Okay. You know what? I figured this out last time I played this game, and now I can't... I have no idea what I'm doing now. Okay, so I think that my next step has to be using that key with the heart keychain on it. Which, because it's a heart, and...
A 3-year-old woman was killed by a police officer. The 43 police...
It's got to be the grandparents' room. Right? Ah. Okay.
What a mess. The entrance key should be somewhere.
Okay, do I want to open this? Okay, here we go. Something.
Grandma's diary?
March 22nd, 1972. They say that having a diary is good for the brain. Well, we'll see how this goes for me then. March 29th, 1972. Today we went to a garage sale near the center. I found a book of very good recipes. Johnny came back happy with the book too. He was very excited about it. It was a good day indeed. Yeah, we're going to see what that book was in a second. April 1st, 1972. I woke up in the middle of the night. Again, I swear there was someone staring at me in the corner of the room. April 3rd, 1972. Today I found all my jewelry scattered all around the room and my wedding ring inside the kitchen sink. I asked Johnny what he was looking for, but he swears he didn't touch a thing. So Johnny is the player character's dad, I'm guessing, because this is the player character's grandmother's diary, so her son, of course, would be the player character's father. April 5th, 1972. We had to bring Johnny to our bed once again. The book we bought him only causes him nightmares. We have to admit that it is a little scary, though. April 9th, 1972. All my jewels out of place again. I cannot find my wedding ring. It was the cutest gift Albert ever gave me. But today Johnny wasn't at home. Sometimes I feel as if there was someone else in the house watching every step I make. Albert tells me not to worry. He might think I'm starting to go crazy. April 10th, 1972. What a relief. I found the ring in John's room. Honestly, I don't know what to think. April 11th, 1972. I didn't get any sleep last night. I could not get that stupid tale of the eyeless monster out of my head. I don't know why we bought him that crummy book. May 7th, 1972. I haven't written for a long time. These weeks I've been from a doctor to another. Something is wrong with my eyes. They don't know what is happening to them. My sight is getting blurrier each day and it hurts a lot. May 22nd, 1972. God, doctor says that I've lost more than 40% of my sight in these last weeks. I find it hard to read, write, watch TV, even think of other things. My pupils are kinda erasing from my eyes. May 23rd, 1972. I'm tired of medications. Nothing seems to help. I cannot stand the pain anymore. Why is this happening to me? It's extremely hard for me to move around the house with my eyes like this. May 28th, 1972. I cannot stand the pain anymore. God, help me, please. June 2nd, 1972. I'm really scared. I know there's someone in the house, but nobody believes me. I know it's true, even though I cannot see it. I feel the presence. There's someone living among us. June 3rd, 1972. I know there's someone in the house. I heard noises all night long. I'd swear I heard someone breathing while trying to get a glass of water. June 26, 1972. I lost more than 80% of my sight. Doctors say they no longer see any solution. I don't want to be in the house alone. I don't want to be alone in the house anymore. I'm not safe here. June 27th, 1972. My ring is out of place again, but it doesn't matter. Nobody will be able to find it now. I just hid it underneath somewhere. As you can see, her writing getting worse as her eyesight is getting worse. Oh, that's what all the pill bottles were for. They're not for headaches or anything. They were for her eyesight.
Why would he keep all this? Grandma died a long time ago.
Okay, that's what all of this is. All right. Doesn't have a Polaroid symbol there, but... Okay, so this woman, whose pictures we've been seeing all over the place with her eyes whited out, are apparently the player character's grandma. Oh. Oh. Okay, slides. They're slides, dude. I'm gonna grab them. Ah. And it looks like her medical records. June 26, 1972. Elizabeth Maxwell, ocular depth exam, cataracts diagnosis. Strange type of cataracts. Both eyeballs are turning completely white. The patient loses her sight progressively in short periods of time. Ocular damage percentage. Right eye 95%, left eye 87%. We cannot define neither assure what is happening with the patient's eyes. Please continue with the medication as up to date while we find a proper treatment. Next visit, July 26, 1972. But her diary seemed to stop in June, so maybe she didn't... Ooh. Oh, there's something behind there. I just have to figure out how to get to it. Maybe she never kept that appointment that was scheduled for July. Okay, here's where we can place... Oh, okay. So we grab these. Oh, no! Don't tell me this. I gotta go all the way back to the safe and drop something. What should I drop? Should I drop the hammer? Store. Okay. I'm gonna need that hammer again. I know it. Alright. Here we go. So this one is Uranus and Neptune. Okay, wait a minute. No, that's not what I wanted. Hang on. Here, hang on. There we go. Oh, I can rotate them. Okay. Wait a minute. It goes in order of the solar system, right? So that's Earth, so we need Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. Okay, so let's try putting Mars in. That's Mars. Okay, so... Right. Okay. So now... Wait a minute, which one is which? Okay, so we used to have a rhyme to remember this. My very educated mother just served us 9. Okay. So Neptune goes on the right here. And Neptune is the purpley looking one. Okay. So we have to rotate that. There we go. Very good. I could have sworn I had Mercury and Venus. Now what? That's a good effect.
That's all.
Just as we notice that the statue is now gone.
It's open now. There's definitely
The phone is ringing.
someone here.
Let's see if I can go grab it. Oh, huh. Okay. There another phone? That was weird. Okay, from what I can remember, this is where things start to get incredibly creepy. Okay, shall I go listen to this then? Okay, that's number 1, so now let's stick number 2 in there. Okay.
Becoming possessed by a wicked entity is signified by a loss of control over the body, mind, and the soul. However, that is often not enough for the entity.
Not so much the soul. There's a part of the soul that demonic beings cannot touch.
For the host.
Because the soul belongs to God. So a demon can affect the possessed person's...
It is said there are
can compromise the will. So it can affect the mind and the body, but not the soul.
Unfinished matters from
So see, this sounds more like a Dybbuk,
these wicked possessions.
which isn't exactly a demon. Dybbuk, of course, is an evil spirit from Jewish lore.
Transportation, for lack of a better word.
And Dybbuks aren't exactly demons.
Beings force their hosts to live moments that shouldn't be possible in a different place and time. Perhaps even in a
Dybbuk is
different
most
dimension
often
altogether.
the spirit of a wicked person who seeks to possess the living.
It's unclear whether these
So this is more like what
inside the mind,
this sounds like, to be honest.
the host is physically taken to some alternative reality.
Alternative reality?
I think I should return to that hall. So, in Judaism, a Dybbuk was once a living person. But, oh man. Okay. Okay, I just heard a door open over here. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, so a Dybbuk is, once was a living person. But a demon in the Christian tradition was not. Because in the Christian tradition, demons used to be angels. And angels were never living human beings. I know there are some beliefs.
Dad's room.
Okay, that's where Grandma put her wedding ring. Okay. Okay. Angels were never human in the Christian tradition. Even though a lot of people think that people become angels when they die.
That piano is blocking the front door.
That is actually not Christian theology. Angels were created as angels. They were not created as human beings. They are beings of only spirit, and they always have been. Oh, here we go. Is there anything interesting down here? Okay. Okay, maybe I need to be showing a specific slide. Oh, what's this?
Grandpa never got over her death.
This is Grandma, Elizabeth Maxwell, 1968. Okay, I can't grab that one. But again, in Judaism, Dybbuks were human beings. And they were wicked human beings in life. And so they seek to possess the living. Here we go. In order to, you know, achieve unfinished business or wreak havoc of some kind. Maybe the unfinished business is the havoc.
These photos are pretty old.
I wonder. I'm supposed to take a picture of one of these slides. Or maybe, am I going to find more slides? Again, I don't remember this game. I remember some things, but not a whole heck of a lot. Okay, let's leave this for now. Oh my gosh. Creaky doors. Aha! Got it. Oh, and it's the other medallion. Nice. There we go. Back up to Grandma and Grandpa's room. Okay. That wasn't okay. And the statue is gone again. I love being able to sprint in these games, but I hate sprinting because I'm always afraid I'm going to crash into something horrifying, kind of like that. Okay. So it should be Mercury, Venus, right? Okay, so Mercury's the blue one? Venus is the red? Okay. There we go. In the order of the planets. And I'm glad I grabbed that hammer again. There's another portrait. Okay, the other ones looks like we can just get in now. And this is 68 years old, Philomena Maxwell. Grab it. Oh, there's a... Ooh!
So
There's
Grandpa
a
tried to
locket.
confront Grandma with this thing?
Okay, so after she died, Grandpa apparently got into some interesting activities. I guess that's my next stop. Next destination. Okay. Okay. Am I supposed to open the door then? Okay, open the door. Alright, now where? Okay. Okay, am I supposed to go down here? Is this one of those things where you're supposed to go towards the demon? Or run away? I never know. Okay. Okay, I didn't see what happened. I don't know if I was supposed to see what happened. Okay. Well, I need one more portrait, so am I supposed to go back? I think that was one of the times when you're supposed to actually run towards the evil being counterintuitively. Ah! Okay. And if you notice the way this is designed, you cannot see around the corner unless you actually get around the corner. I'm telling you. Game developers love to mess with your head. And we love them for it. Okay. This reminds me so much of the Babadook. Just the way that shadow is. Okay, so we have another... Okay, I think I'm right here then. Oh, there's another portrait. I think this is the last one. Yep. 33 years old, Pasquale Maxwell. Okay. There's nothing I can do with the nail. How to contact the dead. Yeah, Grandpa got in some pretty shaky stuff. Instructions for the silver locket. That's what we just found in Grandma and Grandpa's room. Okay. So we're starting to unpack things here. If you need the combination, you know where to find it. I don't, actually. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, I can't grab that one. And this, of course, I don't have. Okay. Well, let's head back up to the attic. This game is really well done. Okay. Okay. Like every time I round one of these corners, it's just like, what am I gonna see? Okay, so now I have all the portraits that I need. So all of these portraits have an age, and you can add or subtract. So I think we need to put the portraits on the wall to add up to 43. Okay, so I think what we need to do is place the age of the portrait onto the frame shape on the wall that's going to add up to 43. So this, the circle is 25, so we need to find the age that adds up to 43 when you add 25 to it, which is 18. All right, so what ages do we have here? We have 68, we have 33, we have 56, and we have 5. Okay, so for this one, we need to do some subtracting. So the shape of the frame is not necessarily going to be the picture we put up. Okay, so she was 68, and 68 minus 43 is 25. So that's the portrait that needs to be there. What was the square one? Okay, so the square one was 10. So we need to use the 33-year-old for that one. Wait a minute. Nope, he was 5. Okay, that one is the 33-year-old. What about this one here? Okay, that was 38, so we need to combine that one with the 5-year-old. And I think he was up there to begin with, right? Wasn't he already there? Oh, no, I guess not. Well, I don't remember. I think he was. I don't remember. Okay, so... And this one... The diamond is 13, so that means that the 56-year-old is going to be here. Hope I'm doing this right. Okay, something happened. Oh. Aha. Okay. Oh, well, that was helpful. It got the wall down for me. Can I go through here now? I can. All right. What's this? A lighter? Oh, finally a light source. Because Grandpa apparently didn't have any flashlights anywhere ever. I have to hold it down? Oh! Oh, I can't get back. Alright, this is, distressing.
There are handprints on the walls. handprints stopped.
Okay. Oh, and here we have a maze. A lovely, lovely maze. Okay. My heart can't take this, man. I'm getting tired, I guess. How much gas is in this lighter? Which way should I go? Go straight. Oop. Oop. Ah! I hate mazes. Go that way. Every time, man. Alright, I think I'm supposed to go the way she's going. If I'm remembering this right, I think I'm supposed to go the direction that she goes. Again, totally counterintuitive. There's a part like that in Amnesia, The Dark Descent, too, where you're hiding and one of the monsters comes into the area. And you have to actually go towards it in order to make it leave. Which way should I go? Zero indication. Like every time I go to light it again, I close my eyes. Although it's not the sight as much as it is the sound. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to follow her. Although, like, of course, again, in real life, like, who would do that? Nobody does that. Oh. Oh, dang it. It's blocked off. Oh, no. Huh? Okay. Well, there was another turn, right? So I guess I'll just go straight from here. Because I went right, yeah? So it was a left-hand turn, so I'll just go in that direction. That makes sense. Right? Wait. Okay, I think this was it. Yep. Okay. She's appearing more frequently, guys. Although I think I had the right instinct. Because it looks like... Okay. Well, at least I didn't die and have to start all over again from zero. Alright. Oh, here's some really obvious religious stuff. Okay, crosses. Obviously. Symbol of Christianity, right? And they're all right side up. Oh, wait, no, they're not. So if you have watched this channel for any length of time, you'll know how I feel about upside down crosses and how they're just not scary anymore, nor are they authentically a symbol of Satanism, even though they've been adopted as such, and they are most often understood to represent Satanism because you're inverting the symbol of Christianity, you're inverting the instrument by which the world was saved, because Christ dying on the cross saved the world in the Christian faith. So...
Graveyard? How did I get here?
But in actuality, the upside-down cross is a symbol of Saint Peter, who, according to tradition, not in the Bible, but according to tradition, was crucified upside down.
I hate graveyards.
I like graveyards. I do, actually. To be honest. I find them to be peaceful, and I find them to, swarm dudes. I find them to be fascinating sources of history. Not only for what you can potentially learn about the people buried there, although tombstones don't often give a lot of information about a person's life. They sometimes can. But also for the artwork, which has changed throughout time. So, for example, back in the 16 and 1700s, there was an emphasis on symbols of death, like the hourglass. Sometimes you'll find an hourglass with wings on the sides, or sometimes you'll find a skull with wings on the sides. And that was to indicate the flight of time, right? Time flies, and it passes, and so it was like a memento mori image. It was meant to remind people, you're looking at the grave of this person who's deceased. You're going to be deceased one day. You're not going to live forever. So straighten up your life. Straighten up and fly right. Get your act together before it might be too late and you can't. Am I supposed to be going in this direction, or is this where I came from? I think this is new. Okay, yep, this is new. Very good. But these days, of course, we have much more... And as you get into the 1800s, you find more elaborate symbols, carvings, statuary, if the family could afford it, representing the deceased person. Or we have, the weeping angels, famously. Oh, here we go, St. Jupiter's. All right. Well, I found the exit in record time.
What am I doing?
Yeah, what am I doing? I'm trying to get through this game, man. I can't light my lighter while going down these pipes either.
This goes down really deep.
And in the 1800s, we find that even though the images are more elaborate, they're still sad, right? So we have the weeping angels, we have, children's graves can be really, really tragic, of course. Sometimes you'll find like an empty cradle sculpture or something like that. These days, we tend to have a lot more hopeful funerary art. So here's where we're starting to get some real solid religious imagery. Okay, St. Jupiter's Cathedral to close its doors. The Church of Horrors. Oh, I can read it over here. All right. St. Jupiter's Cathedral is finally closing its doors. After long years of carelessness and the lack of people responsible for the institution, the government decided it is time to put an end to its services. That's interesting. I don't know where this game was developed. If anyone knows, stick it in the comments, because I'm not sure what country this game comes from. Here in the USA, the government cannot close a church. The government can, of course, investigate the people running a church for criminal practices, if applicable. But the government, and then if those people are imprisoned, then the church will naturally shut its doors. But I don't think there's ever been, aside from the COVID lockdowns, right, where there was that mandate from the government to close the churches, that was temporary. It wasn't like they were taking churches away permanently. So anyway, according to reports from residents of the area, St. Jupiter's Cathedral is in a complete state of neglect, and the government's announcement is nothing more than a political move in the face of next month's elections. Because that never happens. It is important to reminisce its sadly long list of incidents, among which we highlight 1947 to 1949, the death of 13 workers during the cathedral's construction between years 1947 and 1949. 1951, the confession of Nancy Goring in 1951, who was handed in to the police by priest Louis III himself. 1987, the massively disowned public wake of serial killer Madison Hale in 1987. 1992, the shooting of the year 1992, in which 10 children and 5 adults tragically died. 1995, the suicide of Father George in 1995. 2015, St. Jupiter's Cathedral is finally closing its doors. And that's not one we can grab. We can just read it. Okay, so now let's head over to these candles, because it looks like that's where the game wants us to go. So here we have color-coded sections of the cathedral. Visit our biblical art mazes. I'm going to have fun with this. Our mazes get updated every year. St. Jupiter's Cathedral. So this is from one year, this green maze. So what I'm going to have to do is find... Oh. Okay, I think it wants us to go here. So we're going to do some time traveling now, and if I can remember how to do this, because there's a specific order that you have to do it in. So here we have 2022. Visit our biblical art maze. It's hard to see. Is that like a blue? I think the last one was green. This one seems to be a blue. Okay. Okay, so, take a picture maybe? Here we go. And here we are magically in 1987. Again, flashing lights, so if you're sensitive to that, be aware. Here we have a floor plan. 1 bell tower, 2 foundation stone, 3 confessionary. I think that means confessional. 4 yellow maze, 5 blue maze, 6 green maze, 7 red maze. Okay. I've never really made much use of these maps, as far as I can remember. Oh, here's my storage safe.
This place didn't look like this a second ago.
Nice. Okay. Let's explore. So, everything is green, so is this the year of the green maze? I don't... Madison Hale, 1944 to 1987, okay.
Is this her coffin?
So it looks like...
The eye is
Yeah,
missing.
okay, so she was 43. The eye is missing. So we're gonna have to... Oh! I made something happen there. So it's like I said, we need to find the I in the name Madison. Okay, yep, so this is the year of the green maze. So let's see if we can find the green maze, because I think that's where we're gonna make some progress. And here it is. Oh, that's locked, okay. So, in this section, we're going to have to, if I remember correctly, we're going to have to place certain items on certain pedestals in front of certain religious works of art. This is the Virgin Mary. Hey, editing horror gal here. So I want to say something about the book that Mary is reading. It is not just any old book. Popular iconography of the Virgin Mary often has her reading a book, sometimes a scroll, but most often a book. And that is meant to be the book of the prophet Isaiah. Because, of course, in the book of Isaiah, we read in chapter 7, verse 14, "Behold, a virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel." Now, Emmanuel is Hebrew for God with us, but that translation as virgin is a little bit controversial. The original Hebrew there is Alma, which could mean either young woman or virgin. But when the Hebrew scriptures were translated into Greek in Egypt in the 3rd century BC, the Greek translation of that Hebrew original Alma was Parthenos. "The Parthenos shall conceive and bear a son," it read at Isaiah 7:14. And Parthenos clearly meant virgin. So when we see the New Testament and we have the quotation in the Gospel of Matthew from Isaiah 7:14, "Behold, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son," and the Gospel of Matthew is using that as sort of Jesus' credentials that he is the Messiah, that he's fulfilling all of the prophecies of the Hebrew scriptures, Matthew is clearly using the Greek translation from about 200 years prior. The Parthenos, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son. And so a lot of Marian iconography has her holding a book indicating that at the time of the Annunciation, that is, in the Gospel of Luke, when the angel Gabriel appeared to Mary and told her that she would be the mother of the Messiah, she at that very moment happened to be reading that verse, "The virgin shall conceive and bear a son," in the book of the prophet Isaiah. Now, we don't have that in the Bible explicitly. The Annunciation story in the Gospel of Luke does not say that Mary was reading the prophet Isaiah, but it is a legend that has grown up around it, and that is why in a lot of paintings of Mary, especially regarding the Annunciation, she is reading a book. I can't make out... I don't actually read Latin. As a Bible scholar, you don't have to be able to read Latin. You only have to be able to read Hebrew, Greek, French, German, and English. This is God the Father. This is a famous picture. This is a detail from a picture of the Madonna, a painting of the Madonna. Okay, Kathleen, let's try again. This is a detail from a painting of the Madonna and Child. So you see the two angels are looking off to our left. They are serenading the child Jesus to sleep. So off to that side, you have the Virgin Mary with the child Jesus on her lap. This, of course, is the crucifixion. God the Father. A lot of these repeat. There we go. All right, there we go. Stained glass. Let's see if we can figure these out. Okay, so this is Christ, and there's a woman with a child. Maybe that just shows Jesus blessing the children. There's a part in the Gospels where people bring their children to Jesus so that he can bless them. This looks like Mary Magdalene at the foot of the cross. This looks like... Oh, guardian angel! There's a painting of this with two children crossing a bridge with the guardian angel sort of shepherding them across the bridge. I think that's what this is based on. I don't know who the three figures are at the top. It reminds me of Peter, James, and John, the three apostles who were in Jesus' inner circle. They were among the 12. So Jesus had many disciples, but only 12 apostles. And they were the inner circle of his disciples. And among those 12, the inner circle was Peter, James, and John. So the same stained glass windows on this side. By the way, I don't think there is a Saint Jupiter. I don't think that's a thing. Okay, let's see. I saw another archway over here. So we came in on the right there. Let's go in here and see what awaits us. Aha! Oh, okay, we're supposed to take pictures of these. All right.
The color of death.
The color of death, the color of wine, the color of Jesus' blood. Okay, so obviously red, right? Okay.
The color of life, the color of peace, the color of our little angels.
White, maybe? Oh, green. Okay. So that was red. Okay. Aha, so we have a red candle, so we need to maybe put the red candle under the crucifixion picture. Okay. Okay, I think that my goal here, at least for right now, was to just find that candle. And I think that now that I've done that, I need to go to a different year. Whatever that year happens to be, I'm not sure which. Okay, so this looks like... Oh, here's a blue one. And I actually think that this one is for the Virgin Mary. So this looks like the Yellow Maze year, but... the blue candle for the Blessed Virgin. Because her color is blue. And if I'm not mistaken, I remember the riddle here saying something about the color of Mary's robe. So in this section, it's, we get some survival horror going on because there's an evil Nazi who comes after us, and he can set us back.
Nancy. I did it.
That must be the Nancy Goring that
I finally did it.
the newspaper was talking about.
You have to understand. It was like living with a monster. No, he never loved me. He was a liar. He lied to me. He lied to you. He lied to everyone. He was a liar. He lied to himself. He tried to pretend he didn't have the past he did. He wasn't a vile...
So this is 51, so...
piece of garbage.
This would be the Nazi, because we're only 6 years away from the end of World War II.
Away from his crimes, he knew he couldn't stay in Germany. He knew his past was coming to get him. He knew it. He tried to pretend it was all gone, but it wasn't gone. It chased him. It haunted him. It haunted me. Father, you have to understand. He was in charge of a gas chamber. He took so many innocent lives. He destroyed them. He just... Who could do that? There were days I would look into his eyes and I would see a void. Emptiness. Just nothing looking back at me. He was already dead. Only God knows how many lives he had taken, but none
anymore. I made sure he would not hurt another person. I made sure that he suffered. I know God will forgive me for my sins. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name.
Okay, so she's reciting the Lord's Prayer, also known as the Our Father.
As it is in heaven.
Still locked.
Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom
Okay.
come, your will be done.
Oh.
On earth as it is in heaven.
He is here. Yes, he is.
Hallowed be
So,
your kingdom come, your
as
will
much as
on earth as it is in heaven.
I don't care too much for survival horror, we're gonna have to
Your kingdom,
put up with it.
your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done
Oh, here we go.
on earth as it is in heaven.
The color of light, the color of the sun, the color of our Father Lord.
So this is yellow, I'll bet you, color of the sun. I don't know why yellow is the color of God the Father, though.
The color of the sky, the color of the sea, the color of Mary's tears.
Yeah, blue. Alright, so we have two of these, yeah.
Your kingdom come, your will be
I'm getting some weather here, so I might have to stop this and resume at some other time.
hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come,
I think this is the residue of a hurricane making its way up here.
your will be done.
I think I need to find the key to the confessional before I leave this. Oh!
Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth.
There's something floating in the air here. Oh, it's a candle. Okay.
Another candle.
I think I gotta book it out of here. I don't think... Jeez!
My hand. What the fuck was that? I gotta get out of this place.
Okay. Alright, so the game is saving. That's a good thing. This guy just always, man. I think I need to find the key. And he's gonna chase us not just through this time period either. He's gonna chase us all through the different time periods that we go through. Once he's out of the bag, he's out of the bag. Okay, so this is year yellow. Okay, here's a blue room with the Virgin Mary. So let's place the blue candle here, shall we? If I can find it. There it is. Oh!
Mary's tears.
And then which other one was it? Yellow, right? So now let's check out the yellow one. And if there's a God the Father painting there, we'll place the... Well, we don't have a yellow candle, do we? So it looks like the other candles both have to be placed in 1951 because the paintings don't match the gallery colors, if that makes sense. So because the color of the angels is green, we would have to find an angel painting in a green gallery. So now I'm going to have to put up with this Nazi. Okay, I already placed... I don't have a yellow. I've already placed the blue. Now this guy can kill you and just send you right back to where the game's saved. So it's gotta be here. The angel painting and all that have to be here. Dang it. Ugh. Here we go. Come on, give me an angel. Yes! Angel painting.
The color.
Here we go. Now I only have one more, yellow. Not gonna make it. Oh my gosh. He's after me. He's after me. Ah! Okay. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Okay. That worked last time. Give him off my back a little bit. At least temporarily. What's the other one that I have to do? The red one. Okay, 1951 and the red maze. Okay. Red maze, 1951. Okay. Is it enough time? The red one's right up front, right? Please let the red one be right up front. No. Oh my gosh. It's all the way in the back. Okay, here it is. Okay. Jeez. Oh my gosh, it's the way they do it. He's gonna kill me. He's got me. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay.
Jesus.
He got me. Gosh darn it. But it's saved, right? Looks like it's saved. Okay. Okay. Gotta go back to 1951, though, because there's something in that confessional. There's something behind that locked door that I have to get. Alright, so I had to do some fishing around. And turns out I missed the yellow candle in the year 2022. But thankfully, the yellow candle belongs in 1987, so we don't have to go back to face the Nazi just yet. And the final candle. Yellow is the color of God the Father, for some reason.
The color.
And that's our cue to head to the bell tower. Aha. Confessionary. Confessional. So we need to head back to 1951. But we don't need to do a whole lot of running around there. So hopefully the Nazi will not grab us again. We just need to unlock. Okay. Hans Goring, and there's the eye. Now we jump back to 87. Hope he didn't follow me. I could have sworn that he follows you through the time travel. Maybe not.
Madison Hale.
There we go.
1944, 1987.
Oh.
Is this her skull?
Madison's skull. Got some more bones here, but it doesn't look like we're going to be grabbing those. Okay. Just... hopefully we can get out this door. And here are those portraits from the attic. Oh.
Bricks?
Okay. I recall this part of the game going back and forth down this long hallway. And the Nazi comes back and we have to really be fast on our feet running away from him. We have to turn around exactly the right time. From what I recall.
Sealed off.
But I think after this, the Nazi goes away. I don't think we have to deal with him anymore after this. I don't think. Hope not, anyway. Again. I always wonder if these old vintage photos that show up in these games, not just this one, but so many of them, are the developers' family members, you know, like great uncles, great grandparents. Here he comes.
What?
Maybe? No? So I remember this is another one of those really counterintuitive things where the Nazi shows up and then you have to run to where there was just, where you just saw a wall or a bricks or something. Oh, jeez! See? See? Ah, see? I didn't turn around the right way. Dang it. Ah, I get so confused with this stuff. Now I gotta do this all over again. Okay, I was turning left before, so now let me try to turn right. Okay. Man, here we go, here we go, here we go! That worked.
God. The attic. The attic.
Never thought I would be so happy to see the stupid attic. Okay. But where to now? Oh, I think that's my clue.
John? This is the fourth time I've tried to call you.
Can't pick it up.
Priest Thomas speaking. I was able to finally get the information you asked for, and the truth is, I'm worried about your family. Generally speaking, demons try to complete simple rituals to break the bondage of their souls. To carry out this ritual, You must rid yourself of an object with important sentimental
I
value
think
to
this
you.
is going to be the wedding
Offer
ring.
it as a sacrifice. There were practitioners of witchcraft who became haunted as a result of their thievery and dishonesty. They used to steal jewelry from ancient dynasties as to avoid performing the sacrifice directly for themselves with their own sentimental objects.
Oh, okay.
They bought
Would that work,
the
though?
sacrifice with the emotions of others. But this perverse being is trying to go beyond even that. We are speaking of an ancient ritual, of which very little is known. 7 sacrifices, 7 mutilations.
7?
I believe we are
mutilations?
facing a body exchange type of ritual. Madison Hale was trying to complete such a ritual before she was murdered, and now she is forcing your child to finish it for her. She is trying to steal your son's body.
Body
Call
exchange
me
ritual?
as soon as you get this
Is
message.
that what she's after?
And I can't call him back. It would be super cool if I could call him back. But where am I supposed to go now? Okay. She wasn't there, and now she's back. Okay, am I supposed to go back through here? Is that what she's trying to tell me? Oh. Uh-huh. Joseph Abraham Lacastor? I read rune cards, tarot cards, and connect to past loved ones in the spirit world. Direction, clarification, guidance, and outcome via tarot and runes. Contact, and there's a number, and then it says liar on the back. Okay, then. So I guess his approach didn't work. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. What am I supposed to pry that up with? In real life, you'd be able to pry that up with a hammer. Ah. All you had to do was check it out. Okay.
I think there's something else under that plank.
Yeah, we already know the hammer doesn't work. So I'll just have to come back. But right now, I think it wants me in the basement. I gotta say, this game is very, it's a lot like Visage in the sense that it really does not hold your hand. It reminds me of Visage in some other ways, too. Just the crazy layout of the house and how it sends you to different, not dimensions, but like, seems to be like alternate realities of the house. That makes sense? Hide. The crowbar is in the basement. Oh.
What the hell is this place?
Alright, again, flashing light warning. Oh. Oh. Stupid light bulb puzzle again. Look at that. Nice. Now how do I get out of here? I just walk out. Jeez. Okay, yeah. Did not expect that, dude. Did not expect that. That's one thing I don't like about how the camera is done. I guess I'm gonna have to move the light bulb to get out of here too. I don't know what the solution would be, but oh. Okay. Is she showing me the way out, or do I need to just... There we go. So this is what I mean, like, when you take a picture, you can't take another one immediately, because you have to put this away, so it makes... Later on, when you have to take pictures of blue knees, and you have to do it fast, it's really, you can't... Okay, pictures aren't doing anything anymore. Oh. Okay. So I think the first thing I need to do is go back to Grandma and Grandpa's room
Somehow the photos of her,
and pry up that board.
they burned.
So I'm wondering if the burning of the picture indicates the demonic hellfire and all that. Okay, where's Grandma and Grandpa's room? Is over here, right? Okay. And I think I'm gonna have to use the crowbar in the attic as well, because there's something underneath the attic floor.
Is this
There's the ring.
mentioned in her diary?
Elizabeth and Albert Maxwell. That's the one! So now, I don't know if I need to... Uh-oh.
My eyes burn.
Same thing's happening to us as happened to,
I need to get out of this fucking house.
his grandma. Okay, open the notebook. Oh, we need to go back to the chair room? Let's try it. I was gonna go up to the attic and pry up that board, but I guess that can wait. Here we go. Oh! Okay, then.
Where did these come from?
Up here's the other triangle key. So looks like that's going to be our next destination, and this looks like a grimoire. Yep, body exchange ritual. A sentimental object. 7 sacrifices. This is where the dismembering comes from. 2 bodies. 2 bodies. A guest and a host. Okay, so you need the host body, and then you need the body of the one doing the possessing, I guess, and then human ashes. Okay. Right now, I'm going to use this key because I think it's telling us that that's our next destination. Okay. Hey, it works! Huzzah!
This is from Grandma's diary.
June 15th, 1972. I hate when Albert spends the night working. Once it gets dark, it's like the world turns upside down. There are creaking noises all over the house, and the house... I know my sight is getting worse, but yesterday I got lost in my own home, and it's not because of my sight. The rooms are moving around. I couldn't even find my own bedroom. We are not safe in here. Not anymore. Not with this thing living among us. June 16th, 1972. Albert got mad at me for lighting candles up all over the house, but for some reason I think light protects us. Okay, well, that's good to know.
There must be something useful here.
I hope so. Okay, here is another... Okay, I'm going to have to power this up. I don't know which box to use. Oh! Bolt cutters! Yes! Bolt cutters! It wouldn't be a horror game without bolt cutters, folks. But I think that I can use those in the kitchen. So this is where I remember this part. We have to cut open the rusted box. Okay.
These must be Madison's victims.
You can't shut that off, unfortunately. So now with the bolt cutters, I can undo that cabinet in the kitchen. So, was Madison trying to transfer... Oh yeah, I think she was trying to transfer herself into the son, the player character. Okay. You know, I think this is where one of the, I think this is where one of the achievement Polaroids was. Yeah, I'm going to go back to the attic because those pictures have to go on those plates that the statues are holding. But not yet, I don't think. Okay, what is this? Looks like a weight. Concrete block. Oh, come on! Alright. Oh, man. So, yeah, again, much like Visage...
How many times do I have to tell you
This game has limited inventory.
with your bullshit?
Albert, listen to me.
It's just a book. A fucking book, Elizabeth. See? There's no one here. It doesn't exist. It's not real, goddammit.
I know everything that's happening to me has something to do with it. I just know it.
It's a disease, Elizabeth. You are sick for the Lord's sake.
Not sick.
You'll end up losing your mind if you don't cut the crap. That book has nothing to do with your illness. I wish you stopped acting like a child. Stop hiding our stuff and take your goddamn pills. Jesus!
Oh, with all this blaspheming going on, it's no wonder they got demon problems.
I'm telling you that fucking thing is what's causing this
Enough,
for me.
Elizabeth. Stop acting like a 10-year-old and go to bed.
Albert, everything started the day we brought that.
Listen to your wife, man.
It's a disease, Elizabeth.
If you don't believe me, I will leave this place. I'm done.
And I'm taking Johnny with me. We are not staying here.
Hey, wait a minute. This is way too much. You're paranoid. It's 4 a.m., Elizabeth. Just go back to bed before we wake up Johnny. Come on. We can talk about this later.
You're gonna regret this. You'll end up all alone. Just you and your stupid fucking clock.
I've heard of cat ladies. Is clock men the equivalent? Okay. I don't like that. Where was I going to go? Wasn't I headed back up to the attic? Yeah, because I have no idea what this huge block is for. So I'm going to go to the attic, if the game will allow me to. And I'm going to see what's under that floorboard. I think the crowbar will let me pry it up now. Uh-huh. What do we got here? Oh, another tape. Do not listen. Okay, so...
I need to make room first.
Oh, come on, no! Oh my gosh, all the way back downstairs. Okay. That's a weird graphic where you can see him holding the tape, even though the tape is in the recorder.
Anyone, not even Albert. If you are listening to this, Blue Knees is real.
Blue Knees?
I know I'm not sick, and I know I don't have much time left. The fucking thing. I can feel it breathing right behind me, singing that fucking song over and over and over and over and over in my head. Oh, Blue Knees is behind and will find what he's been looking for so long. All alone where he belongs. Oh, Blue Knees is behind and will find what he has been looking for. Paul's kitchen, where he's written this song just for you.
Now things are going to start to get really crazy. Okay. Oh, lovely. Is that right? Okay, yep. Okay. Okay, then.
I need to find the 4 digits to open this door. They must be somewhere.
Okay, there are numbers written all over the wall, but that is not going to help me because that's basically all of the digits between... Oh, okay, now the door's open, all right. Oh, am I supposed to follow the... Oh! Okay.
on, I must stress to you how dangerous these demons really are. I've witnessed a few exorcisms in my time. Not everyone lived to tell the tale. These beings are not alive, and that makes them stronger than us. They entertain themselves with us.
I mean, they're not alive in the sense that they don't have material bodies,
It gives them power, gives them
but
strength.
if you consider spiritual beings to be, well, beings of spirit, to be alive.
They play with our bodies and minds
But the idea that,
until they find what they were
That
looking
woman
for.
is attached to the camera.
oh, that's what I said.
They
Attached to
are
me.
beyond everything.
It seems to be, you know, if you don't have a body, you're stronger, which
Help. I'll investigate that woman.
I don't know so much about that.
Madison Hale, and I'll get back to you as soon as I find something. Keep all of this information away from your son. Get rid of that camera as soon as you get this message, but please, please do be careful. If your child has already had contact with this entity, his life, yours, and your family's are in
Mom.
jeopardy.
Chanel, what have I done? I need to find a way to end this. Fuck.
Oh, okay, notebook time.
Burns. My body burns. Horns?
Oh, okay, this is where I, photograph the antlers, I guess.
I think I've seen something like this in the house.
Yeah, see, furniture's getting thrown around now, things are getting crazy. There we go. Looks like it wants me to go down that hallway. Okay, here we have a 1. Okay.
No, not again. No, fuck. I can't feel my fingers. What is happening to my body?
Okay, do I need... Yep, open the notebook. Okay.
I don't know what this could mean.
Red light.
There was a red light, but everything was dark.
Okay. Is it the basement? There was a red light in the basement, right?
What the hell am I doing? The doorbell. I gotta get to the front door.
Is that the one the piano was in front of? Oh man, I don't like this. And I was right to not like it. See, you gotta put the photos away before you can take the camera back out. Which is what I don't like about the mechanics here. Oh, okay. Here's the front door. No piano anymore.
She's playing with my mind. There is no fucking escape.
Okay, tucked up in the clock here, we have some more photos of the Virgin Mary. On the right there, looks like Our Lady of Grace, but I don't know if it's exactly the same thing. We have the Immaculate Heart right here, pierced with 7 swords, as the prophecy of Simeon says in the Gospel of Luke. Mary's heart would be pierced by a sword, but then later traditions developed of the 7 sorrows of Mary, all connected with seeing the suffering that her son, Jesus, went through during his life, and most especially due to his passion and death. And there's an image of Mary with 7 swords in her heart as well in Eastern Orthodoxy, but I'm not too familiar with exactly what that relates to. It's not the same thing as the reference to the prophecy of Simeon in the Catholic tradition. And up here, of course, we have a couple of views of the Madonna and Child. Okay, oh, this is interesting. So she intended to kill 7 people, and her age was 43. 4 plus 3, of course, is 7. So, as I've said in many other videos at this point, 7 is a very important number in several traditions, but especially in Christianity, as it is the marriage of the number 3, which is the number of the Spirit, the number of heaven, the Holy Trinity, for example, right? So it's a mystical number, and 4 is the number of the material world. 4 compass points, 4 winds, etc., 4 seasons. So it's not telling us what floor we need to go to, so I'm just going to pick one. So you combine 3 and 4 and you have perfection. You have the marriage of heaven and earth, right?
The first victim was her own 75-year-old father. Madison mutilated his body in such a way that his face was unrecognizable.
Okay, so we need to find Hale. Her father was Hale, so we need to find his tomb. What's this here? Oh, there he is. There he is. And he died in 87, and that's when she committed all these crimes. So... aha! Okay. Okay, who are we looking for here?
The second victim was her 71-year-old mother.
Okay.
Police reports Madison amputated
So
while she was still alive. The woman passed away due to great loss of blood.
Christian Pittner
Madison continued to mutilate.
died in 1937, but there are Polaroids all over the place here, so...
The victim was her 71-year-old mother. According to police reports,
in here too.
amputated both of her legs.
Judith Hale, 1987. Okay, this one. That's it. What have we got here? Oh! That was spooky. Okay. Let's head up to the 3rd floor.
Madison continued to mutilate her body before disposing of her. His head with a sharp object repeatedly. The young man died instantly.
So there were 4 victims, so there were 5 floors here.
The third victim was a 27-year-old man.
Okay, so all this happened in 87, right? So that would mean
Instantly, his
that the 3rd victim had to have been born in 1960,
victim was a
right?
27-year-old man. Madison hit his head
Okay, that doesn't...
repeatedly. The young man died instantly.
It's got Polaroids there.
The third victim was a 27-year-old man.
Maybe I can break the wall with something.
A sharp object repeatedly.
Oh, something to break the wall with?
His body was dismembered as well.
Oh, no, don't tell me.
The third victim was a 27-year-old
Oh my gosh.
with a sharp object repeatedly. The young man died instantly. His body was discovered.
1909.
The third victim was a 27-year-old man. Madison hit his head with a sharp object repeatedly. The young man died instantly.
Oh my gosh, I'm supposed to have the hammer. Do I need to go back and get the hammer?
Victim was a
I bet you I do.
27-year-old man. Madison
Gosh
hit his
darn
head
it.
with a sharp object repeatedly. The young man instantly. His
Hope
body
this works. Aha.
The third victim
So if you ever play this game, before you get in the elevator, make sure you have the hammer. Oh, there he is. That's him. Okay, got him. Okay, and now 4.
as well. The third victim was a 27-year-old man. Owned front door. Neighbors witnessed her dragging the body into the house and notified the police. The woman's body was found unrecognizable.
Okay, we gotta get birth dates and stuff here. Or names, something.
The final victim was a
35. Okay, so 87 minus 35. Help me out here.
witnessed her dragging the body into the house and notified the police. The woman's body was found unrecognizable in more than 30
He's not 59.
The final victim was a 35-year-old woman. Madison stabbed her
32? No, right? Wait, 32? No, that wouldn't work.
The woman's body was found unrecognizable in more than 13 pieces. The final victim was a 35-year-old woman. Madison stabbed her at her own front door. Neighbors witnessed her dragging the
That would mean she was born in 52, right?
The woman's body was found
35.
in more than 13 pieces.
Oh, that does say 52. Okay, I thought it said 59.
The victim was a 35.
When I first played this game, I had no idea what this meant. You. But I believe it means that the player character is going to be Madison's next victim. So we see the chair, as in the ritual room. Four, okay. Oh, got another key. Oh, it's the key to the clock room. Grab it. Okay, that's the back hallway, so no, I'm not gonna... Okay, game saved. Very good. How much film do I have in this camera, man? All right.
I should turn the power back on first.
Of course I should. Now, how did this go? Wait, can I just... Okay. Alright, good. I don't have to mess with those switches again. There we go.
God. My body. My hands. This is what the priest was talking about. That thing is... The thing is feeding off of me. What the fuck?
Tick tock. Alright.
The house is full of clocks.
Yeah, but we have to get dials
Grandpa used to work in here.
off of some clocks and then put dials on other clocks. Wait a minute. Do I need the bolt cutter again? Dang it. I should have replaced the crowbar. There we go. Aha! 9 left. So we have 9 left. And then 11... Right? Gotta be right. Shall we try it now? My heart can't take this, man. Alright. So let's try... Okay, the first one is 9 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 11 right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 5 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Aha! Got it. Nice. Okay, so here's a dial. All right, very good. John, my son, I'm an old man already and life has passed to all of us. I'm so proud to see the man you've become, so happy to have deeply enjoyed the 2 grandchildren that you gave me, Luca and Chanel. I write this letter so that one day you can understand everything that's going on through my mind right now and debunk the myth that I'm a crazy old man. God does exist, and just like him does Satan. All my life I tried hard not to believe, but time has shown me I was profoundly mistaken. Your mother was not sick at all, and I couldn't prevent her sad ending from happening. As far-fetched as it sounds, blue knees is real. Not a single specialist was able to trace down the cause of her condition, not to mention find a treatment to help her fight. I truly wish I could go back in time and tell her, I believe you. I kept trying to contact her for over 15 years. I just wanted to speak with her just one last time. Soon we'll meet again, and I'll beg her to forgive me. This loneliness reminds me day after day how hard it gets to live without my most precious and beloved person in the world. At least I can see her face in every room of this huge house. Regarding the book, I tried to burn it, tear it, bury it, but there's no use bothering. It somehow manages to get back. Anyway, I now keep it in my possession under locks and keys. I will not allow history to repeat itself. Thank you for being the son I've always dreamt to have. Love, your dad, Albert Maxwell. I really love the relationship between father and son here. So I just want to make a comment about the line, God does exist and just like him does Satan. So this is a very common thing that we hear an awful lot, right? You can't have good without evil, and you can't have evil without good. That is kind of close to a Christian heresy called Manichaeism. And actually, St. Augustine, who lived in the 4th century AD, well, 4th to sort of early 5th, he was one of them. He joined this Manichaean group at one point in time. And they were based in Christianity, but they brought all this other stuff into it as well. And one of those ideas was that God and Satan were pretty evenly balanced and that there was this continual war between the two of them. And because they were pretty evenly matched, the outcome was like, who's going to win? You know, it was sort of up for grabs. And I hear this a lot these days too. So these ancient Christian heresies are like, they've never really left. Gnosticism is still around. Arianism is still around, the idea that Jesus was not divine at all. That's very, very common these days across the spectrum of belief or non-belief. So on this one, the actual Christian teaching, and this goes across the board, this is Catholic, Orthodox, and Protestant, is that Satan is a creature. Again, like all the other demons, Satan used to be an angel. In fact, he was God's most beautiful angel. He was part of the highest angelic choir, known as the seraphim, which is Hebrew for burning ones, which is so cool. Like, why are they called the burning ones? That's just so neat. Anyway, so the Catholic tradition has 9 choirs or groups of angels, and they're arranged in a hierarchy. So Lucifer was one of the angels of the highest choir, the seraphim. And he rebelled against God. We know the story, right? God threw him out of heaven. The angels who sided with Lucifer became the demons. So Satan is not God. Satan was never a god. Satan is not eternal like God. That is, that Satan has not always existed with no beginning. God has always existed with no beginning. God is not created. But Satan was created. Satan is a creature. So Satan is way below God. Okay? Only God is God, right? So Satan's power does not rival God's power at all. And God can exist without Satan. So it's not the case in actual Christian teaching. It's not the case that there can't be any good without evil and vice versa, because you have to have a balance and everything is evenly matched. Now, you could say that of certain traditions, right? Again, the Manichaeism was pretty much that. But that is not the traditional Christian doctrine. So God could destroy Satan, and still God would continue to exist. As a matter of fact, in the book of Revelation, we read that God will eventually destroy Satan. Satan is going to be cast into the lake of fire and destroyed. So Satan is not co-eternal with God, and Satan is not also omniscient or omnipotent, that is, all-knowing and all-powerful, like God. Okay, so we need to... Oh, my goodness. Okay, then. Okay, then. I don't think the camera's gonna do me any good now, honestly. I think I'm just gonna have to put up with Madison attacking me, unfortunately. She likes these hallways. Don't want to let my guard down. Okay, all right. So let's take a look at this clock face. 9:30. Okay. Okay. Do we have to match this? Do we have to put this dial onto a clock that already says 9:30? Or is there something else going on here? Oh, wait. Okay. All the clocks around here say 9:30, so I think... Hey! I think the cuckoo is our reward for getting it right. Woo! Okay, so now we take this one and we find 1:30. Which may or may not be in this room. Okay, that's 12:30. Wait, 1:30. Okay. Okay, what do we got here? 10 past 5? Okay. It's not what we want. What do we got here? 20 of 7? No. Okay. So, I have a feeling this door is going to unlock when we solve this clock puzzle. It's 12:30. Where's 1:30? Wait. There are two... Oh, okay. This clock is 12:30. And this one is 10 past 5. Okay. Is it the one in the kitchen or the end of that hallway? Okay, I think that says 20 of 7. All right. So, yes, 640. So, let's... And this one here is 640. And this one is 20 past 8. 20 past 4, rather. A couple of these dials we're probably not going to need. We just need to plug them in so that we can access the other ones. Oh, jeez! Come on! Come on! Okay, here's 510. Aha, there is a clock in the attic, and that's the one I need. Okay. Here we go. Did it! Yahoo! There we go. And save. Okay, so...
It seems like he never finished this one.
More notebook.
I
I like that, it tells me where to go.
Take this anymore. I just can't. My whole body is going numb. Why is this happening to me? This must be a combination or something.
Oh, the red safe. Haha. Had to count the arrows. Ooh, money, money, money. Oh, no. Oh, Johnny's room. Okay, so this is the player character's dad. Now I know what the concrete block is for. And there's another one. Okay, so... here's the clue. In order to save the bird, which is in the cage on the floor, the rabbit jumped into the air, leaving all her friends behind. The snake below the rat remained, while the shark in the depths this plan designed. Okay, so the rabbit has to be the highest, and the shark the lowest, with the snake below the rat. Okay. Alright. So the rabbit has to be the highest. Okay. That's looking All right. Okay, I think we need to put the heaviest one on the shark. Shark needs to be in the depths. Okay, and now the snake has to be below the rat. I have a smaller one, right? Let's see. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so that's just the bird. Okay. So the shark is in the depths. The snake is below the rat. So let's see if we can do this. And... and this. Okay, the rabbit is higher than her friends, the shark is in the depths, the snake is below the rat, but the rat has to be lower than the bunny, because the bunny is higher than her friends. Ah, the wheel is spinning now. There we go. Things are gonna get crazy.
This is the book that everyone was talking about?
Okay. Long, long time ago, there was a creature whose name was unknown. It had always lived alone and was often seen on its own. One freezing, frosty night, it began to feel so very somber that it fell into a 2-day slumber. By the 3rd day, it woke up in blackness with an illness so serious that both its eyes had vanished in the darkness. The creature creeped out of the bed and started crawling, looking for the eyes it knew for sure were rolling. It slithered and rolled so its knees turned blue and sore, since its eyes popped and tumbled, both of them as dust crumbled. It is to this day that it does not have a clue, but that is no excuse to end the pursuit. Now beware those fleeting eyes and make sure to turn on the lights, for your own sight is at stake if you cannot escape. He's afraid of the light. Use something bright for protection. So this is when we're going to have to snap our camera flash at Blue Niece when he shows up. Can we grab that? No, guess not. Okay. And that is easier said than done.
The room has changed.
Hi, my name is Johnny. Oh. Okay, anything else around here that we need to know about? I guess... wait a minute, let's try this door. Let's just give it a shot. Nope, locked. Okay. Oh. Nope. It's not gonna work. Okay, none of that's gonna work. Oh! Something happened. Aha! Oh, look at that. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, see, so... Okay, but I think I have to... I have a new friend. His name is Blue Knees. This is a challenge and a half. That sort of creaky rattle, I think, is a big clue that Blue Knees is on the way. This is the... this is the worst part of the game. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, wait a minute. There's another note here. Blue Knees is always in the dark. He hates the light. Thanks for the tip. This is so much like Tiny Tim's Tiptoe Through the Tulips. But we have to make sure that it plays the whole way through. Okay. So what we need to do now is we need to go through the house and find these phonographs and play them. Got him. The good part is, I think, that once you play a phonograph, you've played it. And even if Blue Knees gets you and you have to reload, Blue Knees says I have pretty eyes. Oh my gosh.
house feels like a maze. I'm sure this is what Grandma was referring to in her diary.
Thought I just heard him. He's coming, he's coming. Yeah. Once you blind him with a flash, he backs off for a bit, but he does get faster as time goes by. And of course you have to play this entire song. It doesn't just go verse by verse, a verse for each phonograph. Oh no, it's the entire thing that you have to sit there and play the whole time he's regaining his strength to come back. See what I mean about the camera? It makes you take out the stupid photograph first. Okay. This part of the game is just intensely confusing. Because it's so hard to keep track of where you've been and what phonographs you've done. But it's like I said, I think it just keeps track of your phonographs anyway. Like right now, I woke up in Johnny's room and went around the corner and here's the office, which wasn't, I don't think it was like that before, so. I think this is the best approach. Just wait when you get to the phonograph, just wait until he shows up, because he inevitably will. And then he'll be scared off at least long enough to get the record played. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So I just have to find the ones that I haven't played yet. I played this one. Perfect. Wait, right? Oh! Am I supposed to get those from all of them? Here he comes. Okay, okay. Gotta wait. Did I get this one yet? I didn't. Okay, good. Should have some time, because I just blinded him. Oh, here he comes. You blast him. Good job. Okay. Got him. He's not my friend anymore. He only wants to play with Mom. Okay, this again is one that I have. I don't want to sleep alone. Blue Knees is always turning the lights off. Great. That's great. Okay. Can't go downstairs. Oh, fantastic. In the past, when I've played this game, Blue Knees has come to get me right when I'm playing Phonograph. He'll just, right in the middle of the song, he'll just... You'd think he'd want to stick around and hear his song, you know, but... No, guess not. Oh, there we go. Now, back to Johnny's room, right? Is it down here? Okay.
So Grandma wasn't sick at all. This thing is what really killed her.
Okay. Oh! Alright. Ah! I don't like this. How are you supposed to see him coming out of the dark like that? Or maybe that was supposed to happen. Maybe that was supposed to be an insta-kill. Well, I gotta say, I did better on that this past time than I have at other times. And we have a save. It's my little reward, I guess. Such as it is. So, I'm wondering what Blue Knees has to do with Madison. I think maybe he was the entity that possessed Madison. Unless there are two different things going on here. I cannot use the camera right now. Okay, so Blue Knees had better not come and attack me because I have zero defense and that's not my fault. Can't really sprint either. Oh, and I still can't use the camera. Oh my gosh. Okay. That didn't look like Blue Knees. That looked like Grandma or Madison. Somebody. And once again, we have to actually follow the monster instead of running away from the monster. Okay, that looks like Grandma, actually. I think. It's not Ghost Madison. Am I supposed to go up in the attic again? No? No, guess not. Okay. Okay, now we got some poltergeist phenomena going on. Slam on me too. Where am I supposed to go? Here? I still can't use the camera. Okay. It's locked. Can't sprint. Okay, is it in here? Do I have all the numbers for the code now? I think they were in my pictures, right? Okay, so let's jot these down. 5. That looks like the most recent one. Is that a 7? Okay. I'm writing that one as the second to last. And there should be 4, right? There should be... Okay, speaking of 4. And the other one was a 1, right? The first one I found was a 1? Okay. Alright. Let's take a look at this. Now, let's do 1, 4, 7, and 5. 5? Yeah, 5. Yep. That was it. I got it. Human ashes. Here we go. And that's his grandma. And that was the last component of the... What was it called? The body substitution ritual or body something ritual. Okay, open the notebook.
The Hanged Sun.
The Hanged Sun. Okay. So this is where we get into themes of self-annihilation. So if this is difficult for you to watch, then please feel free to go forward to the timestamp that I'm going to show on the screen right now. I'll give you a second. Okay, ready? Okay, moving on. Still cannot use the camera. Okay, wait. Oh, wait, am I supposed to put my notebook on there? No. Okay. Oh! Okay, I remember this. Yeah, I remember this now. So, it seems to me that everything he did over the course of the game just actually made this happen instead of finding out ways to fight Madison. And so with the body substitution ritual, because these 4 items are in the area and a piece of Madison's own remains are here, then she would be able to occupy Luca's body, so now he can be possessed by Madison. Is how I'm understanding this to work. And it seems that Luca's now Madison? No, maybe not. I don't know. Yes, so there's a burned picture, meaning that the camera just took a picture of Madison, albeit in Luca's body. So Luca actually facilitated the his own possession. So, we have a bit of an Oedipus Rex situation here, insofar as everything you try to do to make things not happen, those things just lead you further along the path of actually making those things happen. Luca, throughout the whole game, was trying to get rid of Madison, expel her, defeat the demon Blue Knees. And yet everything he found along the way, all of the puzzles that he solved, everything that he appeared to overcome, was only one step further in making Madison's possession of him actually happen at the end. I'm still not clear on the connection to Blue Knees, except that, again, I have a feeling that Blue Knees may have been the demon possessing Madison, and which is why she became the serial killer that she ended up becoming. Or Blue Knees was just an added thing in the game, sort of a subplot, if you will, I don't know. Or maybe Madison's evil brought Blue Knees in. Demons are attracted by evil and hostility, hatred, negativity. Mortal sin will definitely attract demons. And again, mortal sin is that kind of sin that destroys a person's relationship with God rather than just damaging it. Hey, Editing Horror Gal here again. So the more I think about this, the more I think that maybe Blue Knees and Madison are not directly connected at all, because it looks like this game is pretty much all or largely about possessed objects. So we have Madison's camera, which of course is given to Luca as a birthday present. And we also have the Blue Knees book. And if you noticed at the end of the Blue Knees section, he's standing in the spot where the book was. And so it's almost like that entire section took place inside the book, or the book itself facilitated that. And again, the Blue Knees section started, and Blue Knees started appearing after Luca read the book. So it seems as though the book was possessed, and certainly Madison's camera was possessed by her spirit. So the religious stuff behind this, at least in the Catholic understanding, is that objects cannot be possessed, but spirits can be attached to them. And sometimes these are called conduits, where sometimes demonic spirit is attached to an object. And so I think maybe that is what is going on here. Madison, of course, uses the camera as a means to possess Luca. The Blue Knees book doesn't serve as a vehicle of possession, but it does serve as a vehicle for Blue Knees to manifest, or to draw the person into Blue Knees' world, parallel world. And this is probably why the house was so twisty and kept changing. By reading the book, Luca opened up a portal into Blue Knees' world and got drawn into it and was vulnerable to Blue Knees' attacks. So I think that maybe that's what's going on. Maybe there's no direct connection. Now, there is going to be a sequel called The Maxwell's Curse, and maybe the Madison / Blue Knees story will continue there. I don't know much about it at this point. Maybe it'll be a completely new story and Madison and Blue Knees won't make any appearance at all. But who knows? Maybe we'll find some more answers in the upcoming game. But you know what? Again, as always, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. So anyway, a few religious themes, spiritual themes in Madison. Not a whole lot of imagery except for St. Jupiter's Cathedral and the Bible mazes that they had there. But definitely the themes of demons and possession, although, as I said at the beginning, Madison herself seems like more of a Dybbuk from the Jewish tradition than like a demon from the Christian tradition, because Madison had once been a human being, and she is trying to possess the living person that is Luca. So I don't know if that was the developer's intention. Now that I've done my video review on it, I might go and look that up and see what they actually wanted to make Madison, you know, from what tradition they wanted to make her spirit. So thank you so much once again. That does it for my playthrough of Madison. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Was there anything that you noticed in the game that you picked up on as a theme or an image from a particular spiritual tradition, faith tradition that wasn't mentioned in the video? I would love to know about it because I love to learn about stuff. So until next time, and again, happy birthday to the channel, 1 year anniversary. I am just thrilled beyond belief, and the channel has come as far as it has because of you. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I will see you again at Halloween. Until then, take good care. Bye now.